Since the beginning of the plastics industry in the early 1950s, the use of this material has exploded.
We call it Plastics Town, USA. The table is set with polyethylene products too.
Around 8.3 billion tons of plastic have been created by humans since then, and of the plastic waste produced between 1950 and 2015, only 9% was recycled. Instead of being recycled, the plastic ends up in landfills, oceans, waterways, and in our food most of the time. It is now estimated that there are 5.25 trillion pieces of plastic debris in the ocean, and that number is increasing by around 13 million metric tons of plastic every year. That's the equivalent of one garbage truckload's worth every minute. Ocean currents cause some of this to collect in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, an accumulation of trash that covers around 1.6 million square kilometers, an area twice the size of Texas, or 3 times the size of France. And it gets worse. People worldwide use approximately 500 billion single-use plastic bags per year, about 150 bags a year per person.
Very often they can only be used once. Then they are thrown in the bin or they end up as litter in parks and even in the sea.
Such amounts of plastic waste have a devastating effect on marine life. Plastic waste is estimated to kill 100,000 marine animals and 1 million seabirds a year. But that's not the worst of it. Plastic waste can take decades or centuries to fully decompose, but it more quickly breaks down into microplastics. These are tiny pieces of plastic less than 5 millimeters in length, according to the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. These microplastics are now found in every part of the food chain, from salt to drinking water. Governments have finally begun taking action against plastic waste.